Yo, just call me Monte, and you're tuned in to Monte's Under My Hood podcast. And and this is episode 5. Living together. I got another touchy subject. Because I know a lot of people got opinions on this. Let me start by saying I've been on both sides, so I respect what everybody else is saying, or how everybody else feel and what they think is necessary, things of that nature. You know what I mean? Can't say you don't. You know what I'm saying? Can't say I don't. I've been on both sides. You know what I mean? But I'm going to give my opinion. That's what my podcast is for. My opinion. None of it's facts. All of it's opinions on how I feel about certain situations. So this subject right here, should a man live with his girl, or should a girl live with her man before they decide to get married? So a lot of people would say, no, they don't need to do that. Of course, Christians would say that. They say that it's in the Bible. It's not. I don't think that it's in the Bible where it says that you should not shack up or whatever. I think that was something that was made, but I could be wrong. But I think it was to flee from temptation and things of that nature. You shouldn't be around that person or be under that person at all times and things like that. But I don't think it really said don't move in with your boyfriend or your girlfriend until you're married type deal. I don't think that's in the Bible. I think that was just another envelope that was pushed by Christianity. You know what I mean? Which is not a wrong thing, not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So that's why I said it's a lot of people that would be like, oh yeah, you shouldn't stay with that person, you shacking with that person. It says something in the Bible, but it does say something in the Bible concerning it. I forget. I gotta find it. But like I said, they're right, entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's right, entitled to their own opinions. So I'm not even, like I said, on here to be like, oh no, you're wrong, you're right. No, I'm just giving my opinion. What I would say is it depends on the person. That's what I would say. It depends on the person because you got to think about it. Marriage is a lifelong situation, right? It's a lot of times when you are boyfriend and girlfriend, even though they don't want to call it that when you're grown. If you're 50 years old dating somebody who's 40, but y'all don't want to call each other boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't know what y'all call y'all, a relationship, whatever it is. But at the same time, the man has his own crib. The female has her own crib. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you might spend the night over the man's crib. You might spend the night over the female's crib. Vice versa, you know what I'm saying? You might spend the night over there. You don't stay there. That's not your residence. It's not where your mail's going. But you over there 5 times a week. But you don't stay there because you still have your own house. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Even with that woman is still hiding who she really is. She could really be a person who just likes laying stuff on the floor and not like picking it up. But since you're staying there, she's picking it up. You know what I mean? Because she know you're going to be gone within 5 days. So then she'll go back to being herself. Females, you go over to a male's crib and spend a night. He might be a type of person to just leave his socks around, leave his shoes around. Now, since you're there, he's cleaning his shoes up. He's cleaning his socks up. He's not keeping the toilet seat up. He's washing his dishes, things of that nature. Because he knows that you're there. But when you're not there, that stuff is not being done because he's back to being himself. I don't think that's a switch that can be turned on or off when a marriage happens. You can't tell me my opinion, my facts, not facts, but my opinion. You can't tell me that dude, when he gets married to you and you move into his crib or y'all moving together into a new house and things of that nature, you cannot tell me that he's going to all of a sudden stop putting the toilet seat down or putting it up. You can't tell me he's not going to sit his shoes or socks wherever he did, especially if you move into his crib. Let's say he has the bigger house and you just move into his house. You can't say he's going to all of a sudden become that clean person that he was when you was coming over to the crib, because all those situations and things that was happening when you was just spending the night, he was just showing you the nice side. Vice versa. Same thing with the woman. You can't expect a woman to have makeup on whenever she gets up. Her hair's done all the time and stuff like that. And if the dude decides to move in with her, you can't expect the woman to all of a sudden still be wearing makeup every single day, because you was only over there for 5 days. So those 5 days, she made you breakfast. Those 5 days, she made you lunch. Those 5 days, she made you dinner. Those 5 days, she had her hair done. Those 5 days, you guys did whatever y'all did together, whatever, in the house or outside of the house for those 5 days, because it was only 5 days. When we're talking about a lifetime situation, you cannot say that she's going to hit the switch and all of a sudden make breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. She's going to have her hair done every single day. She's going to keep the house clean every single day. She's going to have the laundry done every single day. No, there's going to be times that she takes breaks, i.e. she was taking those breaks when she was staying by herself. But this is the thing. When she knew you was coming over, she didn't show you the weak side, which is she don't like to clean as much. She don't cook as much. She only cooks when you around. She don't have her hair done all like that in the first place. She only did it because she knew you was going to be around, so she was trying to look nice for you. She did not make herself and show her true colors at all during that process. So when you guys got married, and all of a sudden, the switch hit. So now when you wake up in the morning, you see her in the bonnet, you see her with her hair not done, one eyelash still on, the other one is off because she went to sleep with him on and stuff like that or whatever. You like, dang, what's going on? What is that? You're not used to it because she didn't show you that in the boyfriend-girlfriend stage. Because she was still trying to be the best woman, just like you were still trying to be the best man. That's why it's like, to me, I think some people need to stay together. I mean, some people need to live together so they can see the good and the bad on both people to see if they want to deal with this. Because you can't surprise the person when you walk down the aisle and say, I do. Then all of a sudden y'all move in together. This is your first time living together. And she does her thing, you do your thing, and it doesn't blend well together because you're not used to her living her way, and she's not used to you living your way. She's not used to the toilet seat being up. She's not used to socks being everywhere. She's not used to shoes being everywhere. He's not used to the dishes not being done. He's not used to not having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's not used to not seeing you and you got your hair half done and half makeup and you looking scary and stuff, whatever. He's not used to that. So if he's not used to that, because you didn't give him the opportunity to get used to it, because every time y'all was together, it was a date. You know what I'm saying? Every time y'all was together, it was a date. So she got did up. She had her makeup on, had her dress on, or whatever she was wearing or whatever, and he had his best gear and the best attire on. That's it. So if he spend the night over at the crib, that's cool. But at the same time, she's still catering to him when he wakes up in the morning. She's not going to do that consistently. But he don't know that because the 5 days straight she did it. So he's like, oh yeah, I definitely want to get married to this because this is what I'm gonna be getting. No, sir. That's not what you're gonna be getting. That's what she wanted to give you because you were only there for 5 days. So she can keep it going for 5 days. Now you're asking her to do it from 5 days to a lifetime. She's not gonna do it. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. Same thing with guys. Oh, let's go do this, babe. All right, let's go. Hey, babe, I want to go do this. All right, let's go. He ain't got no problem with saying yes to you and anything you want to do for these 5 days. But you're asking him to do that for a lifetime? It's not going to happen. See, us men and us women, we don't know how to say no in the dating stage. We don't know how to be like, nah, I ain't buying you that. No, I'm not coming over tonight. No, I'm going out with the fellas. No, I'm going out with the ladies. I'm going out, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. No. So when you get married, because they're so used to yes, all of a sudden when you get married, it turns into a, no, I ain't doing that. Or no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm chilling today. No, I'm just going to play the video game. No, I'm just going to sit around on the couch. Sit around on the couch. See, I'm used to us going out and walking at the park or playing, going to play cards or going to our friends or whatever. And he like, man, I don't feel like going nowhere. I'm chilling today. And now she's upset because with those 5 days that they doing sporadically for 8 years straight before they got married, she's so used to that when in all actuality, he was not filleting himself, which is showing his true colors to her. But now since they're married, he's showing the signs that she's never seen before and she's not attracted to. Vice versa. He's showing signs that she's not attracted to. She's showing signs that he's not attracted to. This is what's happening. But you won't find this out if you don't stay together. You won't find out that, yo, she don't really clean like that. Or, yo, he don't clean at all. He don't do no laundry. His stuff just stacked in the corner. He just leave his socks over here, his shoes over there. Oh, man, she got makeup everywhere. Got this, and this, whatever. This, I don't know if I want to be a part of that. I don't want to da-da-da-da-da. Don't think that she's going to all of a sudden start cleaning up because you moved in or y'all moved together and y'all stay in the house and y'all stay in the house together. Don't think that that's going to happen. It could be a conversation had. Yo, babe, you might want to start cleaning up a little bit more. I'm not used to da-da-da-da-da. But it's going to be hard for her to break that because of the fact that that's who she is. Understand, if you were staying with her, you would have known that. But since you wasn't, because you wanted to follow the laws and things of that nature, you didn't know. So now you know. Now all of a sudden, a week or two later, you're ready to fill out divorce papers because you're not cool with how y'all living. You're not cool with the fact that she don't do this. And it comes with the marriage counseling and things like that. I understand that too. Yes, it does come with that. But that's just marriage counseling. That's all talk. I know how to go to marriage counseling and make the person believe that I know what I'm doing and then show up to the marriage and do something totally opposite. That's easy. Anybody can manipulate anybody into believing that what they're saying, they believe it. A lot of us has been in relationships where dude is saying, man, I'll never do this to you again. I'll never treat you this way. And it happens again. Female told a dude, oh, no, I'm gonna stop being on my phone as much. I ain't gonna be on social media that much. I'm gonna pay more attention to you, not kick it with my girls as much, spend more time with you. And then she don't do it. Like, come on, bro. Like, we all been on those sides of the situation. It sound good when we both happy, go lucky, but it's different when cats start catching attitudes. Because now you got a whole nother beast. Now that's the only thing when it comes to not staying together that works. Because if we're arguing and you at my house, you can get up and leave and go to your house. If I'm arguing with you and if I'm at your crib, you can kick me out your crib because that's not my crib. But when y'all together, there's nowhere nobody can run. You can't run upstairs. I mean, you can't run to your house because now y'all stay together. What is y'all arguing about? Stuff that you didn't know? You know what I mean? Like, it's different. But like I said, I've been on both sides. Because I've been in relationships and been like, all right, well, it didn't work. Well, maybe we should stay in separate houses and stuff like that. Sometimes that does work. But then you don't see the person as much. You start to miss the person a little bit more. The person doesn't reach out to you as much. And now it seems like a relationship started all over. And you know what I'm saying? And now since y'all don't stay together, because y'all stayed together at the beginning, now since y'all don't stay together, it's like, dang, man. Like, now you don't even want to go over there no more. It's not a mean thing, like you don't want to be with the person, but it's like now you so used to not seeing the person as much, you don't even go over there. You don't even reach out. You don't do nothing. It's like y'all broke up. Y'all really didn't break up. It's just she's doing her own thing, you doing your own thing, and it just seems like you don't make no time for her and she don't make no time for you. Now people would say, oh, well, but if y'all would have never moved in the first place, then it would have been easy to flow that way. I explained the reason why it wouldn't be easy to flow that way. Another reason for some people who stay together, they stay together because they know how much the wedding's going to cost. They're both trying to get a new house. It's different when you're paying $1,100 a month for rent over here in this apartment, and then you paying $800 on your apartment. How? That's $19,000, almost $2,000 worth of money that y'all both can't save up to put towards a wedding because y'all both paying on two different rent situations when you can save money by staying together. Nobody wants to speak on that aspect. Everybody's just like, yeah, but you shouldn't stay together and this, and this. I'm like, I hear what you're saying, and I'm in agreement to an extent. Because now, if we're trying to save money to make something happen, how are we saving money if you still paying $800? Or how are we saving money if I'm still paying $1,100? We can't save nothing. That's almost $2,000 that we both paying. Somebody need to go under somebody's umbrella so we can save some more money. We can't save that. And that's just the rent. We ain't talking about the electric. We ain't talking about the gas. We ain't talking about the water. We ain't talking about the sewage. All that stuff adding up. So you got $1,500 coming out of my pocket, $1,500 coming out your pocket. That's $3,000. But y'all expect to just, oh yeah, but we about to get married. We got to save this money. How can we save money when we both struggling trying to pay for the rent? Not struggling, but we both paying a big chunk of $1,500. But if we stay together, then I'm only paying $750. You paying $750. I'm saving $750. You saving $750. Plus your $1,500 that you was paying at your other crib. People don't look at that. They just look at how things can work and how things cannot work. So I'm in agreement on both ends. If somebody would say, no, we shouldn't stay together, it makes sense, and I understand where they're coming from. But then I have to bring up the money situation if they're trying to get married, trying to get a house or whatever. That's not a thing. And then I will also have to bring up, yo, you act different when I'm not there, you know what I'm saying? Or when the other person is not there. You know what I'm saying? You clean up when I'm there, but when I'm not there, you don't clean up. I mess around, you tell me to go over to your crib to go grab your lunch because you forgot it for work. I go over there with the key because I got the key and see that the whole house is trash. I'm like, why is the house trash? Then I ask you, yo, why is the house trash? Oh, well, I ain't feel like cleaning today. Now in my head, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be with somebody who don't want to clean. Even though I would have helped out in the cleaning situation at the house because it would have been a both team effort. I see that you don't keep your house spotless enough for me to even be a part of that. You on the, oh, I feel like cleaning when I want to. Or he like, well, I don't wash dishes at all. I don't cook at all. I don't do this. All fast. So he got fast food and everything all over his counters and stuff like that all the time. And she like, no, you need to cook. But if they stayed together, she would be cooking. He would be having home cooked meals. He would show her how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, back and forth. Things that's needed when you stay together. But y'all want to learn that when y'all get married. No, I don't think that it's going to work like that. I don't think that you're going to be able to learn that when you get married. You got to be cool with this person to the point to where you can stay with this person before you even think about marrying them. Because that's a whole nother situation. I could be your boyfriend or she could be your girlfriend forever. Your relationship could be close to perfect. But as soon as y'all get married, shambles is broke. And it's like, why? Oh, because she act like this. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Because they don't open up themselves completely when it's boyfriend and girlfriend trait. Even when you ask them to. They don't. And they can't because of the fact that you're not around all the time. So when you're not around all the time, they can do whatever they want. If I'm telling you, oh, well, if I'm around you, I don't eat meat. But when I'm not around you, I eat whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's messed up. You only do certain things when you're around that person that you told that you do certain things. But when you're not around that person, you do whatever. Oh, I don't smoke. Okay. But then when you by yourself, you smoking like crazy. But when the person is with you, you're not smoking. So now all of a sudden when y'all move in together, what happens then? Because now, since y'all stay together, what's going on with the smoking? Are you going to stop completely? Or you're going to make that person accept the fact that you're not going to stop smoking? Which turns into, oh, well, you must have been smoking this whole entire time. And she going to say, or he going to say, yeah, I was smoking the whole time. I just wasn't smoking around you. See what I'm saying? Like, the subject is different. It's a different situation. It's not an easy task whatsoever on both ends. That's why I'm cool with people staying with each other before they get married. I'm cool with people not staying with each other when they get married. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on both ends. As long as both people can make it work, that's what's up. But understanding if it's a partnership or any way, shape, or form, somehow, some way, y'all gonna have to be under one roof, or you're gonna have to really, really, really be honest with yourself and be honest with the other person and show the other person how you're going to be, even though y'all don't stay under the same roof. Because other than that, you're fooling with the person. You're fooling with the person's mind. If I see you making breakfast, lunch, and dinner, cleaning the house, and doing all this extra stuff, this is an example. But if I see you doing all those things, but then when we get married, you're not doing it, I'm going to be upset. Why? Because that's why when I was courting you, that's what you was doing for me. Now, since I got you, you stopped doing it. It don't work like that. Same thing if a female is asking, hey, let's go to the movies. Hey, let's go to the park. Hey, let's go to this jazz fest. Let's go to da-da-da-da. You like, yeah, let's go. Then when we get married, yo, let's go to this. I don't feel like it. I just want to sit down and watch TV. Oh, let's go to da-da-da-da. Nah, you know what? I'm just going to play the game. Oh, no, let's go to, nah. Now she's like, oh, why not? You was better as a boyfriend than you was as a husband. See what I'm saying? It's not an easy blend. It don't work for everybody, is what I'm trying to say. So like I said, I'm cool with people if they stay together. I mean, stay under the same roof together before marriage. I'm cool if they want to wait. It's just a gamble on both sides. It is what it is. It's a gamble on both sides. And I think that it makes more sense. Okay. And I think it makes more sense for you to be under the same roof. Reason why is because you get to know that person a lot more, because it's easier for them to show another side of them that you don't know about, because they only see you partially and they don't see you all the time. Especially if you're talking about making a lifelong commitment like marriage. If you're talking about making a lifelong commitment like marriage, you really need to be under that person. Even if you're spending the night over that person's house 5 days out the week or whatever, you got a toothbrush over there, you got your boxers or your panties over at that person's house and all this and this, that's still not them staying over there, because they can still put up a front and a facade because you're not always there. That's what I'm saying.